Hello guys. So today we're on lipstick letter number 22, I think. So I'm just gonna kind of answer this as I go because it's kind of long. Okay. So let's see. And I started reading it a little bit, but I don't think I read the whole thing because it's so long. So let's get started. So they want to start by saying the girl is 19 and the guy is 24. It says, my boyfriend of almost 2 years recently shifted our relationship. He's in massage therapy and he told me he had a client who was like family, and it's in quotes, like family. Girl, that mean he hitting that. I'm just playing, but he probably is. He traveled to go do the massage, which he got paid for. I was fine with that. I bet he did get paid for it, girl. I completely trusted him. The next morning on FaceTime, while he was at work, he told me that she got inappropriate with his family member. He didn't say how at the time. He really kind of blew it off. It was nothing, so I took it as nothing. Again, I trusted him 100%. He told me he was going to see a friend and he went back the very next day at 8 p.m. I wasn't aware it was the same girl. So he did that behind your back. I called him once and texted him once. He responded at 12 something saying that his phone had died. He lying. They was doing it. I used to pull tricks like that all the time back in my day. He was just taking care of business with her and stuff. Taking care of business. He was taking care of business, all right. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no. I began to get suspicious then. Days after that, we began to have serious talks about how he feels that he needs more things from me in our relationship. Affection, feedback, etc. He needs more things from you because he's getting something from this girl that's like family now. So he wants you to switch it up. I know how the game go, boo. I know how the game go. I took it into consideration and started changing. We kept going back and forth discussing if we should stay together or not because he felt so distraught. Now, mind you, I kept asking him over and over during this time, do you feel so discombobulated because you have something on your conscience? He told me no every time. See, women, we have to learn to stop ignoring our intuition. More than likely, you already know that something went down that wasn't supposed to, but you want to have faith and trust in your man that something different. Unless you just crazy and always suspecting stuff. If stuff is going good and then something doesn't seem right, usually you're right. Don't ignore the flags. Okay, let's get back to this long ass letter. Fast forward a week and change later, we're laying down in my dorm room. See, you in college, boo. Why you want to be laid up and booed up in college? I would be dating so many guys, not having sex, just dating and having a good time and living life and planning out my future, making goals on how I can make more money. I ain't worried about no man in college. Anyway. We're going through his pictures together. He's stupid. And I swipe past some screenshots and get a glimpse of what they are. Text messages from the girl, his family member, right? That he's screwing and doing. Whatever. I only glimpsed and saw drinks. In quotation marks with me now. That was in the text message. She put drinks, question mark, and a kissy face. They doing it, boo. I'm sorry, but they been doing it. I handed him his phone. He knew I saw, so he deleted them. I said, can I see what you just deleted? He explained, those were screenshots my dad sent me from something. Oh, he cheating and he lying? You're nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker, and I won't let you back in my life. So I'm taking the house, the car, the kids, and the dog. I want it all. I lost my place. I'm distracting myself. Screenshots from my dad. I knew right there he was lying. So I said, can you leave? He said, why? I said, because I don't trust you. That's when he finally decided to tell me everything. He told me that she tried to roll over during the massage and expose her breast. I don't believe him, because he waited too long to tell you, and he being sneaky about the drinks and the screenshots. So it could have went like that, but okay, let me finish. Let me just finish. She rolled over during the massage and exposed her breasts. He told me the day after, when he went back, she asked for a kiss, but they already did it that night. So you mean to tell me she rolled over, exposed her breasts, and they didn't do nothing that night, but then the next day they kissed? You see my face? She asked for a kiss. He went to the beach with her. Of course, they already did it the night before. When he told me he was at the beach with his sister and his nephew. He's a liar. You can no longer trust him, honey. It's time to move on. He told me he went to dinner with her. He FaceTimed me that same night and told me he was with 2 guy friends and they were talking. I was suspicious that night too, because he FaceTimed me outside instead of inside the restaurant. So you already knew what it was. My heart was totally broken. Before this, he never gave me a reason not to trust him, but after the whole situation, I can't believe a damn thing he says. And when you don't have trust, like, that's one thing I won't do. Once that trust is broken with me, it's time for you to go, because I'm not about to spend my life stressed out wondering who you with, what you doing. Are you really going where you say you going? Trying to go to your phone. Like, I don't go through cell phones. If I ever feel the need that I need to go to your through your cell phone, then it's time to break up, because you should never give me reason or doubt to trust you. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, back to the script. I mean, letter. Now we're in a weird space because he's still screwing that girl. Okay. I decided to forgive him for lying and work on the relationship. But how do you forgive somebody for lying? Like, it seems like he lied about so much. He lied about drinks. He lied about erasing them text messages. He lied about going to the beach with his sister and his nephew. He lied about being at a restaurant and he was with the girl. Like, how many more lies do you need before you see that this isn't the man that you can trust? And now he's saying, I need to make sure I'm really in love with you. Girl, move on. Move on. Because if a man loves you, there's no questioning it at all. He's not going to leave you. He's not going to need time away from you. I don't know. For him to say, I need to make sure I'm really in love with you, he playing with you. He just keeping you alone until he figure out what he want with somebody else. He said, I need to work on myself. I used that line before, girl. I'll be like, it's not me, it's you. I need to get myself together. I used that before. And guess what? That man turned out to be an electrician. Balling out of this world. And now I'm stuck like Chuck and ain't got a goddamn buck. I said got, okay, G-O-T, not G-O-D. But I'm just playing about not having no bucks. But I could have been balling. He would have been taking care of me because he was so in love. But no, I was too young to realize what was most important in a relationship. But enough about me. On to this girl. Girl, he said, or I don't want to tell you to wait for me, but can you wait for me? I really lost my way and I need to find my way back. And even implied that we break up. Now let's read this again. Now we're in a weird space. I decided to forgive him for lying and work on the relationship. And now he's saying, I need to make sure I'm really in love with you. and I need to work on myself. I don't want to tell you to wait for me, but can you wait for me? I really lost my way. I need to find my way back, and even implied that we break up. Girl, he wants to break up with you. He wants to move on. When a man is in love with you, he's in love with you. When he wants to be with you, he wants to be with you. He's not gonna risk losing you by saying, I need a break, I need time apart, I need space, because that only gives time for somebody else to come in. You know what I'm saying? So he's not interested, and that's fine. There's plenty more men in this world. It's not the right time. He's not the right guy. Time to move on. I'm not with any of that taking a break stuff. I don't want my emotions played with and my mind running all over the place because he's uncertain with himself, and you shouldn't. I don't understand why this is happening to me, but it has taken such a toll on my physical health. Honey, never let a man, anybody, never let a man, woman, whatever, affect your life. Like, I understand feelings and stuff, and you may love someone, but when it's time to move on, it's time to move on. And it took me time to learn this. Like, I only have one guy where I was like, oh my gosh, my life is over. But then I was like, there's so many men in this world, why am I tripping? If he ain't the one, it's gonna be somebody else. Like, it's not over. And then once you start getting older, you realize, like, why did I waste my time on him? Why was I tripping off of him? It was not that serious. Like, yeah, it may hurt because you feel like you love him or whatever, but you have to start thinking of more than just the way you feel. Can you trust this guy? No. Is he gonna love you the way that he needs to love you? No. He's flirting and touching and sucking and busting all on the girl with the boobies out. Like, you don't want to put yourself in a position to be more hurt than you already are. And if you stay with this man or wait for this man, he will hurt you even more. So, and never allow yourself to get lost in someone. You have to always know who you are, with or without someone. You were who you are before you met him, and you will be that person or even better, because you will have learned lessons and what you do not want in your next relationship. So, never lose yourself. I had more to add to that, but I lost track, okay? But you know what I'm saying. Never allow yourself to be lost in someone else. It's not the end of the world. There's so many people in this world. Don't get stuck on one person. And there's always someone better than the person that you think is best for you. I don't care how deeply in love you are. There's always someone better. And people always say grass ain't always greener on the other side. If my grass, just because I'm with somebody doesn't mean that my grass is bright green. He may not water it every day. He may not cut it. He may not put fertilizer down, seed, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. But it's always somebody that can do something better. Now, if you got somebody that don't give you problems and y'all in love and all of that, then that's fine. Grass may not be greener. But not everybody has that situation. People sometimes be in relationships where they're not happy, and they be like, well, the grass ain't always green on the other side. Oh, it can definitely become better. It can definitely always become better. It could be somebody that like to cut grass every single day, somebody that like to water the grass every single day, maybe even 2 or 3 times a day. So don't go with them cliches and all of that, because you can always find somebody better. Now, to leave a good situation in search of a better one, that might be, a little bit much. But if you just got one where that ain't good, you can always find something better. He's my first boyfriend ever. Girl, he's your first boyfriend ever. And I was so in love with him. He's really a good guy. See, and this is why you need to date. He's not really a good guy for you. I mean, he may be a good person in his own world, but as far as dating and being in a relationship, he's not a good guy. He lied to you 5 or 6 times. So why are you pretending that he's a good guy? Just because you want to be with him? Just because he was your first love? Just because he took your virginity? If that was the case, I don't know. Like, why is he a good guy? Because to me, who you're explaining to me, that's not a good guy. A good guy will not lie to you about being at the beach with his nephew when he really with a girl. Good guy is not FaceTime you talk about he with 2 guy friends and he with a girl. A good guy will not lie about going to see a girl that just showed her breasts the night before. That's not what good guys do. So he's not a good guy. I'm sorry. So stop trying to convince yourself otherwise just because the way you feel. You need to date. Take time. That was kind of loud. I'm sorry. I don't really believe in the whole healing thing. Like, oh, you need a year to heal. If you were in a relationship for 2 years, you need 2 years. No. If I broke up with you and it didn't work on Monday and Thursday, Fine Tommy want to take me out to dinner, guess what? I'm going out to dinner with Fine Tommy. Okay? Because you ruined it and now I'm on to the next. Granted, me and Tommy might not jump into nothing serious, but I am going out to dinner with Tommy and he probably gonna take me out again. And then if Jason wanna take me out, he taking me out too. We ain't gotta get down and do nothing crazy. We ain't gotta be having sex, none of that. But you can date other guys and have fun. Stop trying to tie yourself down, girl. Figure out your life. Figure out how you can have more than one income. Like, do stuff like that. Okay? Figure out how you gonna pay back these damn student loans once you graduate college. If you're not on scholarship or if your parents ain't paying for it. You know what I'm saying? Figure out something else. Anyway, back to this. We almost done with this. Okay. I don't know how we even got here. He said he didn't cheat, even though that could be a lie too. I believe he didn't. Why do you believe that he didn't when he lied to you so many different times? That doesn't make sense. He's a liar. So he said when she rolled over with her breasts, I was like, girl, put your breasts away. I got a girlfriend. Ain't nobody messing with you. But then the next day he go over and kiss her. Is that really what you think he did? Because I don't. And half the men out here would have did something. And you know how you got here. Y'all got there because he's a liar. That's how y'all got there. Or he wants to be with somebody else or mess with other women. That's how y'all got there. I made the decision that I'm done. I hope you stick with that. But emotions and love make you do the stupidest stuff. I'm standing firm in my decision and trying my best not to set myself up for failure. What's the point of being with someone you don't trust? Do you think leaving is the right thing? Exactly. Don't ever be with somebody you can't trust. That's the dumbest thing ever. I would never do that. It's a waste of time. I think you did make the right decision, and I think you need to stand your ground. You deserve someone that's not going to lie to you, and that's going to put you first. So until that person comes along, chill out and figure out something else to do with your life. Stop answering his text messages. Stop answering his calls. Be like, nah, take your time. No, just block him. That's the good thing about these days. You can block somebody and move on with your life. Back in my day, you couldn't do that. You can ignore them, but you couldn't block them. She said, oh yeah, I forgot to add when he told me all the stuff that happened. He said she asked him when was the last time he had sex and if he was, and if the relationship was open. And what did he say? Nothing. Bend over and show me what you're working with. And that's probably exactly what they did. Listen, girl, you did the right thing. Stick to your guns. Your feelings for him will eventually go away. You will eventually meet someone else. And you will be fine. And you will look back and ask yourself why you even dealt with somebody for so long that was such a liar. Okay? You're young. I'm sure you're beautiful. I think I see your picture. Yes, honey, you're beautiful. Someone else will come along. You will be fine. I'm telling you. You will be fine. the pain won't last forever, sweetie. I hope you stick to your guns. But anyways, it's like 20 minutes now, so thanks for sending me in your letter, boo. I hope you take the advice, and I hope you stick to what you know is right and real, and always follow your gut, sweetie. All right, y'all, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or anything you want to send me, excuse me, child, send your lipstick letters to lipsticklady1214@gmail.com, and I will give you my opinion on whatever it is you're asking. Thanks for watching. Remember to smile because you're beautiful, and love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, then why would anyone else? And girl, you need to love yourself, because if you love yourself, you wouldn't be talking about this man is good and he's good to you and he a good man and trusting him when he a liar. Make sure you love yourself and look in the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful and you deserve better and all of that good stuff. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Toodles.